Hello YouTube, it's Keith, Kevin, Ken. I am Kevin. How you doing today? How you like that? I am Kevin of Keith, Kevin, Ken. Real happy to talk to you today. Today is Wednesday, June 1st. Man, time is flying, isn't it? We're in the summer. Pretty soon, we're going to take a deep breath and it'll be the fall. June 1st, 2016. I know most of you aren't watching it at that time. You're probably watching it months, maybe even years later. But I always give you the date to remind you that we do this pocket dump deconstruction every single day. Every single day. Every single day. That's right. You can go catch all the playlists. We're over 110 strong and still growing, where you can see a bunch of knives and stuff to stuff your pockets with. Right there, you see my pocket dump. That's right. That's what's filling my pockets today on this Wednesday. I filled the pockets and I threw the stuff on the desk. Took a little while to make it look all purty. Then took a picture of it, posted it on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. That's my Instagram. Come and follow the feed at Keith Kevin Ken. And then I turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now it's time to put this on YouTube so that we can caress the knives and stuff. The watch today is my Mont Blanc chronograph that I love. I'm going to celebrate this Wednesday. It's hump day already, and I didn't have to work a Monday. That, to me, is special. That only happens a couple of times a year. So I'm celebrating the fact that I'm at hump day already and didn't have to work on a Monday with this Punch Cuban cigar. We're going to celebrate the day after work, and we may be celebrating the fact that the day is over or celebrating something glorious that has happened at work, or at least something okay. I always carry, I don't know what's gotten into me. I think it's hump day without a Monday. That's what's gotten into me. I always carry a 1 ounce silver coin from around the world. This time we go to Australia. I've been collecting these. Let me get the shade in there. Why am I having so much trouble? Okay, there we go. I don't know why. That's Australian. That's the 2009. Man, what is wrong? There we go. Sheesh. It's hard to catch the light. That is the Australian 2009 Kangaroo at sunset. See the sun setting in the kangaroo and the shadow of the kangaroo? I've been collecting those for a number of years. I really love them. That's my lucky coin for today. If all the luck doesn't happen for me, then of course I can turn to my blended scotch right here. And my new thing that I am just enjoying. I have two of these. I have a titanium one. This is a steel one, a stainless steel one, but it's coated in DLC, diamond-like carbon. So it's very strong and tough. It's the stuff high-end, very high-end watches are coated in. It's really nice, man. This right here, this little cylinder that just has a screw on the top, I kind of like that. Just a screw on the top. Well, this is my new thing that I am going crazy over. It's a new pin. Oh, man. This is nice. It's the Shown Design pin. I have a titanium one, and then this stainless one with the DLC, which is a limited one, only 150 of these being made. I really love it. It's a young guy, Ian Shown, who is an engineer and a designer, and came up with these wonderful pins, man. They have so much heft to them. 1.8 ounces. It just gives you a good heft. I love that they are just plain simple pins. You're going to see these two, and then Once I get my money right, I'm going to buy the whole collection, whatever other ones he has. These will last forever. The screw is there because you just unscrew it, and then you have the ink filler, and you just put the ink filler in and screw it tight so that there's not a lot of, springs and all of that stuff. Not a lot of moving parts. It is a perfect thing for the pocket. I just love it. You screw this off, then you screw it right here on the top, and now you have a long pin, depending on how you hold your pins. And man, it writes like a dream and has that nice weight to it. Sounds like I'm talking about a Chris Reeve knife, doesn't it? Oh, man, I love it. USA made in the USA in Massachusetts. I really love this. This is the Schon, Schon design pin. You can get it at Schon, Schon design. They spell design DSGN.com. I really love these. Man. Someone asked me, what about the price when I showed the titanium one yesterday? I'll tell you, this is what I say about the price for these pins. Some people say, oh, they cost that amount because they don't want to spend more than a big pin. I get it. It all depends on what you have. In my opinion, the money is well worth it. I don't feel cheated. I feel happy to be able to buy the pin. There's a whole bunch of them in bronze and in aluminum at all different kind of prices. I happen to get the titanium one and of course this limited DLC stainless one. That's my pin. I just want to set the foundation for the pins because you're going to be seeing those more often. I have set aside my business pin and have put this in a pocket. It doesn't have a clip. I actually put this in a Chris Reeve leather sheath and slip it in my pocket, which I really love. I really do. I like that too because, this desk is level, but sometimes it's not all that level. And so it can roll on you. I put the leather down. It's a perfect holder for this. Someone came in the office and said, man, what do you do? It'll roll. I did this. Hey, folks, we're used to big pins. We're used to those pointy pins. Yeah, you can just stand it up. It's really a pretty pin. Enough on pins. This is about knives. But you see, I have a sickness. And you guys have a sickness too. Sometimes it's knives. Sometimes it's coins. Sometimes it's watches. Sometimes it's Cuban cigars, for goodness sakes. Books and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, movies. It is a sickness, and I'm starting to get a sickness on those pins. I know a lot of people make the pins. A lot of people that we're going to talk about their knives make pins, but man, I really like that pin. I'm not ready for a big collection of pins, but I really love those. Anyway, let's go on. That's my Coach wallet. And let's get these off of my field notes. I love field notes. And I love Coach leather. At least I did 20 years ago when I bought all kinds of Coach leather things. Now let's talk about the knives for this Wednesday carry. This is, you guys, oh man, talk about a wonderful designer and maker of steel things. You know what I mean? I have to tell you, Serge Pachenko is just a genius. I love his design. Whenever I put this on my keychain as a keychain knife, people go, wow, I love your keychain. I just love it. They don't know it's a knife. They just know it's a keychain. You flip it up here. It's a real nice slip joint knife. Man, it is just so nice. It really is. Beautiful stone wash, hides everything. Functional knife too. Sharp. Really a nice knife that you can have handy. You can also wear this obviously around your neck if you like to as like a medallion, a nice little medallion. But man, it's a handy little keychain knife. It's a coin knife from Serge Pachenko. You've heard me talk about Serge Bachenko. He's a wonderful custom maker. Go to his website. He has a bunch of things whenever he's ready and whenever they're done, and they all are very unique. He also teamed up with Spyderco. I have all of his Spyderco tag knives because he made a lot of custom tag knives as well. I got that direct from Serge, and I love it. The medium knife, talk about creative engineers. Yes, of course, Chris Reeve. But Chris Reeve teamed up with, I think, two. I know nothing about these guys except what I've read and what I've seen of their work. And it is always very, very, very creative. It's Gavin and Hawk. There's a YouTube. I saw something on YouTube a couple of months ago about them too. They're just a wonderful two guys who are creative and very talented. They teamed up with Chris Reeve to come up with the tie lock, one of Chris Reeve's more, man, it's a real special knife. It's not, if I showed you this and you didn't see the R or made in Idaho, you wouldn't know this was a Chris Reeve knife. It's really nice. What they wanted to do is get as few parts as possible, put them together, and make it work and have a very creative experience. Take the lock out from inside the knife. See, nothing inside the knife. It's just all titanium around there. And then this is a titanium spring lock. Now watch this. You see right there the studs? When you open it, the studs travel up here and lock right in there. Real secure. Really secure. It's a beautiful lock. I love that it's blue as well. It is a wonderful tie lock. Chris Reeve tie lock. It's a collaboration with Gavin and Hawk. Yes, you can open it with one hand as I did. S35 VN steel, 3.25 inch blade. Oh man, I really love it. Very light because you see all of the holes. There are no liners to it either. Oh, it's a real nice clip as well. It's real functional. I really like it. Now, I only have this one. This is the original tie lock. They continue to sell the tie lock, but they are now doing a yearly tie lock knife. I've got to get that. Only because they really whet my appetite. These go for as much, a little bit more than a Sabenza. So they are expensive, but they have two more. Last year, Chris Reeve came out with a wonderful knife, tie lock that had a blue stone in it. It was called the Blue Steam. And then this year, he just came out with Elementa that has some sketches on it and another kind of design on it. Every year, I don't know for how long, so you know when he stops that, these things over time will cost some money, the annual ones. I've got to catch up. I've got two of them I need to buy after I buy pins. Anyway, this is the tie lock. I love it. It is a great knife that's very, very light. So if you're like me and if you carry a gun with some clips or anything else that's heavy or another knife, this is a great additional carry. And it's cool too. Very cool. And of course, one of my favorites, it's the Hinderer. Oh man, it is the Hinderer, baby. It's the Hinderer XM-18 3.5 inch Skinner. Man, I'll tell you, these Skinners flip like a dream. All of the new Hinderers flip like a freaking dream. Look at that stock. S35 VN steel. Look how thick that stock is. Oh, man. Stonewashed. 3.5 inch blade. Of course, the Hinderer has that. Oh, I love my red G10. Red G10. I love it. It's just like the Schoen pin. It just has that one screw where you can tighten and loosen anything with a coin or a screwdriver, anything you like. Ah, man. Of course, it has tie on the back end with that frame lock. And man, this is butter. Oh man, that blade, look at that heavy blade just fall. It's so smooth. That is the Hinderer, and that is the Hinderer Skinner, the tie lock, and my Serge Pachenko keychain, which is that Serge Pachenko coin knife. And that's what I took the picture of. And that, my friends, is my carry and my pocket dump. But you know what? This ain't Instagram. No, it isn't. And so when I went in there and started playing with my Hinderer, the 1550 Pelican case that has my Hinderers and Striders and a lot of other things in there, including my case collection, which I don't show you because I don't carry as much. I have to show you all my case knives. I love case knives. You wouldn't know it, right? I love case knives. Anyway, my Brous blade knives are there as well, and he's one of my favorite makers. And I just could not put down this. This is the triple threat folder. And what happened was Brous blades really, Jason Brous had a lot of success with this fixed blade. The triple threat fixed blade. This right here, oh man, is the stonewash version. And of course, all of his blades, all of them, this is to 240. There's only 240 of these made. This is really nice. Again, 3 bevels. Look at that tanto blade shape. D2 steel. The fixed blades are 3.6 inches in length with carved G10, black G10. I really like that. And then after that success, I believe this is his first folders ever. He did the folder. He took his triple threat and made a folder out. I believe this is his first folder. You guys can correct me in the comments if you know anything about Jason Brous. I just love it. It feels exactly the same. The blade is 3.5 inches instead of 3.6. Has that triple bevel. Has that tanto blade. Yep, D2 steel. Oh, I really love it. It has the stainless liners. It is a liner lock. Man, I'll tell you, not a fat handle, very nice. I love the jimping. Doesn't have the rough jimping on either of these, either the flipper or the fixed blade. It's smooth on top, but it just feels great in the hand with a wonderful clip. No hot spots, and man, it is just butter. Look at it. Triple threat folder. I love them, and you can tell I got the blacked out and the stone wash. This is the fixed blade blacked out triple threat. And then I started by showing you, yep, the blacked out folder. I was really debating on one of the blackout folders. It has a heft to it, but it's not as heavy as you might think. It feels about like that Hinderer. But man, I love these blades. I don't carry them enough. Gotta carry them enough. Not enough days in the week, but I really love it. There you have it. That's my carry and the knives that got away, and I had to show you my fixed blades as well. At some point, we're going to have to go, I'm going to just bring my whole basket of fixed blades, and we're going to go through the fixed blades and do a couple of parts, maybe 5 parts to get through all the fixed blades. Hey, you guys, I really appreciate you. Thumb up. Keep me going. I love doing this every single day, and I love hearing from you guys. I love your support. I'm glad you love the knives and the videos. Please thumb this up. Don't forget to subscribe. We're getting close to 500. We're getting so close to 500, I'm starting to think, now, how am I going to tape that Pelican case? My most expensive 1550 Pelican case, we're going to go through it once we hit 500. We're getting close. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're enjoying these videos, subscribe. Hey, you guys, I appreciate you giving me so much of your time. I really appreciate it. So thank you for that. Keep tuning in. I'll keep giving you the videos. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.